Hi, I'm Grace. I'm Filipino, and my husband Bill is an American veteran. We would like to share our experiences with you and hope we can be a blessing to you. When you see us in the outdoors, say hi and don't be camera shy. This is the Coffee and Ready channel.
Hello folks, my wife and I will be hiking the Appalachian Trail this year, and it's time for that obligatory gear video. So I wanted to take this seriously, and I wanted to combine some of today's technology and things I've learned with what I learned from the Army. And you know, I see that these frameless backpacks are all the rage these days. Well, I want to tell you that Uncle Sam invented the first frameless backpack. So anyway, let's just get right to it. Let's dump this sucker out like we used to and see what we got going on here. Let's start breaking down what I'm going to be carrying. My wife and I, we're going to be starting a little early here, so I did want to definitely bring some good gloves. If these are good for skiing, I think they'll be good on the Appalachian Trail. I've had these for quite a few years, and they've always done me good. I got this wool scarf because, well, you can just never be too warm. You know, I don't know, all these people, these smart water bottles, I figure I'll just carry a gallon. I mean, you can't go wrong with a gallon. I can wash, I can drink. I only have to refill once a day. I figure that'll save me time. Here we got some string. I don't know what I'll use this for, but, you know, it's got plenty good multiple uses. Now, you'll notice floating around, like, I've got a few pocket knives here, because, well, you just never know. You could lose something. Maybe a fellow hiker is in need, or it gets dull. I got another one right here. Cameras. Well, I got this handy-dandy doohickey. It's a pretty good camera, pretty big, solid camera. I think it can take a beating pretty well. But I also got this backup, just in case. Uncle Sam always taught us redundancy, and, well, the more the merrier. Here's a spare battery. Got a few of these floating around because, well, you never know. I mean, again, you know, batteries are one of those highly expensive things. You go to the theme park, the amusement park, and they charge you like 20 bucks. I see some parts of my cooking kit here. So, my wife and I, we've had some problems lighting fires in the past. She was a little angry when I used up all her hand sanitizer and toilet paper to get us a good fire going in the woods, so I'm not going to play around this time. People tend to get a little scared of firearms these days, so I got this blow dart gun. Figure I'll bring that. I can take some birds and squirrels with that. I'll need something to cut them up with, and Mom always told me you don't be using your pocket knives for food, so I got to bring a kitchen knife. Moving on to some of my clothing kit. These trusty, handy-dandy cargo pants have done me well for painting, working in the factory, all sorts of things. These guys in these leggings now. Now, come on, gentlemen. Leggings. Really? Doesn't that sound a little sissy and girly to you? I opted for jeggings. At least these jeggings, I mean, from a distance, I'll look like one of these hipster kids in their skinny jeans. And I figure I can cut them off in the summer and no one will know the difference. Here we have another pocket knife, because like I said, you never know. There's another battery, because those might run out. There's some more of that string, and, well, here's a few more batteries. It is going to eventually get warm, so I did bring this t-shirt, just in case in the summer. I also got my fishing shirt. It keeps the sun off you. I was at REI, and I got this spork. Seems kind of newfangled. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm going to bring it anyway. And also at REI, I got this hat. Them folks there try to turn me on to all this ultra uber light nonsense gear, but it was all cheap and plasticky, and I wanted something tough. I also got this. I am trying to mix in the ultralight craze, so I figured I'd get this little thermometer doohickey with a compass in it, so I'll know where I'm going, because I don't need to take no guidebook. I've got the compass, and it'll tell me the thermometer, so I'll know what the temperature is when things start to get warm. And if I'm really concerned, my eyes are horrible, but I'm pretty sure this is a wind chill chart on the back. People with headlamps, I'm telling you, man, these things have been around for, what, 60 years now? I figured it'll keep working. I don't need no fancy headlamp. Here's another pocket knife. I will be bringing my phone for my camera in my phone as well as my other cameras, but I don't want to waste my batteries. So I brought a little light reading. Instead of using these newfangled Kindle apps, I got this book, and, you know, we'll be near the Ranger School anyway in Georgia, so it just seemed to fit. Uncle Sam told me ibuprofen works for everything from gonorrhea and syphilis to headaches and back pain and amputated limbs. So I'm bringing a few of these. I figure I'll probably go through a bottle of steak. I got some Band-Aids because, well, Band-Aids. I don't need to explain that. Multiple pairs of socks because you got to keep your feet dry. Another pair of socks. And just in case I don't feel so good or my breath starts to stink, I got some breath freshener. Back to the cooking kit. So I brought the little cast iron skillet. These things are virtually indestructible. Kind of speaks for itself. I can cook anywhere, do anything, fry up some squirrels in this bad boy. Another knife and a few more batteries and some more batteries and another knife, and there's some batteries, and well, here's some scissors because you might need to do some other kind of cutting. Here's another knife, another battery. Figured I'd bring some camp shoes along. Things smell a little funky already. They fall apart on the trail, no big deal. Here we have some more batteries for my flashlight. This is kind of dual purpose. This is some fine American whiskey here. I figured it'll also work like Motrin or breath freshener, or, you know, maybe I'll add it to the squirrels in the cook pan. Who knows? My winter coat. They say stuff about cotton kills, but, you know, I've owned this coat for many years and I'm still alive, so it can't kill that fast. Here's a spatula in case I get some fish. Got my trusty jeans. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You can't even tell the difference. From here to there, jeans, jeggings, they're all the same. Now, I do care about health and hygiene, so I'm going to bring this Heal Earth Pure Cast Style soap. In case the Motrin don't work, I got this Asper cream. It's odor-free, so the bears won't be looking for me at night. Tent, tarp tent, all these ultralight things. I figured, well, I got a tarp. It's got to be ultralight. Now, I've heard a lot of nonsense about Leuco tape and tenacious tape. Well, I'm telling you, this tape is tenacious. It's holding on to everything. Since I'll be, you know, using a cook system that don't require me to refuel, I got to bring a little something to get me some wood. So, got some playing cards. They even got my name on them, so nobody tries to thieve them. Another battery for my flashlight. Some other batteries for something. They got this Axe body spray because it's supposed to be really good, and, you know, I don't want to stink in town. Yeah, in case those knives tend to get dull, well, I got some sharpening stones here to resharpen them. Bringing this crabbing net. I figured I can use it for all sorts of things. Some crayfish up in the stream. Also part of my winter gear, I got my trusty flannel shirt here. Held up nicely. Good old army blanket, that's coming along. Another knife. This is my good hunting knife. This thing's great for skinning in case you get them squirrels or rabbits. A little doohickey knife. This one's a nice ultralight knife. It'll clip onto my backpack.